Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Short-range Kalista pulled back, be it Xin Zhao knocking him in with the Crescent Guard, with the shove of the Talia, the Q3 from K'Sante, and obviously Execute's ultimate can be quite impactful. Even Hannah can lock down this.
For them to leave up all of these options that they're so good at, but FearX just seems to me like they came in with a plan, and there's an immediate cleanse from Bull, but he's going to get bailed out. Execute! Oh, so close to dying. That would have been absolute disaster, but instead, it is perfect, and that's first blood. A double kill for Hannah as he casually tanks up the turret for his jump.
Is just not going to be able to offer much back. All he really is a handshake at this point. If he had 6, then that's all you need to deter dives, but that means they're not going to be able to trade Dragon for the topside Bubs. And that is very frustrating here for Kwangdong Freecs. Just getting nothing, 20 CS behind, zoned out of farm. As even this cannon minion is tough to pick up here for Bull.
Yeah. The fact that Andal needs to go back home, Bull not going to be able to approach this, and Willa, he walks over vision, but it doesn't actually matter. He's still just going to flash in for the audacious charge. There's the knock-up, and that is just so easy. 0-2 now for Bull.
And they
saw Kalista.
They saw Cuz on that control ward, so they knew he was
Wills around and things like that. And Clear continues to have a bad time, not being able to win that all in. A little bit sad, or not being able to get the kill.
Bulldog on the roam.
Yeah, it does speed himself up. And now he's looking to try and get a kill onto this K'Sante, and he should be able to find it, although Bull taking some damage. It's just not going to be enough. Wasn't close enough to that turret.
Deny as much farm as possible before doing so.
Ooh, Sentinel. That's going to distract
Plus
him.
10 gold as well on that one.
Indeed.
He's furthering his gold lead.
And they make sure they're the entire wave utilizing the turret. And Willa comes lightning onto Cuz. Bit of a 1v1, but you know that Execute is going to be able to rotate up earlier. Dudu. It's a 5v5 that they are potentially committing to here.
Closer does have Weaver's Wall, of course, that Kwangdong Freecs need to be aware of, but they do have a ton of prio. They have that mana advantage for now, as Closer's looking for the long wraparound to cut this team in half.
Yeah, Chains of Corruption. Not going to quite do too much here, as now Closer splits up the fight. Seismic Shove is so good, as Cuz, he's going to get lost, and Execute gets into the back line, and there's no Mega Knife, but Dudu Bulldog is just torn to shreds, and FearX, they do not want to give up on the playoffs. They are looking for it this early into the game.
Yeah, I mean, grouped up near the objectives, and there's not much Kwangdong Freecs can do. As Clear is
all right. He's going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, shortcut in which way, though? Because do you want to go back to the Death Chamber and then go to wherever your destination is? Is that where he wanted to go? I guess we'll never know. But he is definitely going to be caught in the enemy jungle and just destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, what do you want? Don't do it, Kwangdong. You don't have to.
Well, there's a Pop Blossom, and Execute looks majestic while he does basically nothing. Clear just going to all-out Cuz over the wall so he can't steal away the soul point, and that is going to be successful. I love that from FearX. Don't opt in for a fight, just opt out of it. Get yourself...
The Nico is also very large and very ahead, so Kwangdong Freecs have to pull a miracle out of this fight, and then maybe they can go to playoffs.
Well, as the win becomes lightning from Willa, but no real follow-up. Still not a lot of damage. As Dudu looking for his opportunity to try and get some splitting done.
Bulldog with some successful poke here onto Henna as well. Yes, he's the one who has all the gold right now. If he pops, if he is blown up, if he dies before this fight starts off, then that's a way for Kwangdong Freecs to get this dragon.
I see what you did there. As there's a Flash Magnet Storm, but I don't know about that one, Cuz. As Hannah already taken down relatively low, and now the K'Sante sort of by himself, pulling in the Gnar, as Dudu just getting taken down so low, he has the bailout. They do manage to proc it here, as now Closer's flashing away, but the Nico is going to be taken down, and now K'Sante is doing K'Sante things, and the benefactor is going to be this Talia, who picks up the double. Bulldog and Andal, nothing they can do. Bull died at some point in that fight, but I missed it. I'm not going to lie to you, I just did not quite see what happened there. And they'll take...
And now it is Hex Tech Soul, Lightning Strikes, and will slow every single time they hit these champions. And that makes the engage so much tougher. As you can see here, Cuz already taking the brunt of it.
Oh god, yeah. And that is without Henna just layering a million arrows that then slow and just make everything really horrible. Willis
Flash either. Man, that is just a dead Baron. Very late TP here from Dudu.
Oh, well, there's a Pop Blossom as Execute going to land the snare as well. Dead jungler, but I mean, the Baron's already down. They're doing it in the opposite order, but it's working out very well. Fate's Call comes on in, and Andal is just going to pop back very close towards Willow there.
You know, massive advantage. You know, here by FearX, they don't want to squander. They're not going to over-force or over-push their lead, just doing the bare minimum to keep this advantage, and that's now turned this into a 7,000 gold lead.
Ow. Whoa. Oh my god, the amount of damage that this Varus is doing.
It's big.
Yeah, it's just revolting. Clear, now splitting towards his top side of the map as well. He's got his Jack shows. He's a very happy Cassante as Dudu. He's going to look for some boomerangs, does not quite get them there as you can see, Clear is just happy to jump underneath this turret. I don't know whether he should be, because Dudu's hit Mega, and probably doesn't really want to be perfectly honest, but some friends are going to show up. Dudu not finding the Gnar onto anyone. Seismic Shove is too good. Clear's taking no damage. There's the all-out, and that's going to finish it up. Cryptloom going to go off, and there goes the inner turret in the top lane. That's all of them now done. The entire outer ring, 6 turrets to 1 is that scoreline, and that's why we're sitting at a 9,000 gold lead and a 5.2k Red Bull Baron power play. And this is officially the most kills that we've had in a series this season. And I don't think that's a surprise to anyone at all.
And this is a low kill game.
Oh my god, just ripping them apart. I mean, it sort of is, and it's
for this series.
I guess it is. Yeah, for this series,
it absolutely is. It's the lowest one by far.
Yeah, it's like 0.6 of a kill per minute. That is not what we're used to. And these Nexus turrets, they're not used to being taken down this early in the game as well. As FearX, they also understand that this is not the time. They're going to need some more kills. Is that Nexus turret going to go down?
The siege is just so strong here, and when you focus down the Gnar...
Karma was okay. He got that one media vote, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is Closer actually finding success on champions that he's been historically not so good at. And it's a great look for FearX if they are going to make an attempted run towards the playoffs.
A great wall in that first Dragon fight that obviously Execute got the big play on as well. There's a shove.
Yeah. As Crashdown does come in, Magnustorm is only on to Closer though. It's not exactly optimal. Pop Blossom gets some work done. 3-man Gnar from Dudu though. Is this going to be a turnaround? I'm not sure about it as Andal. He bails himself out, and it's not actually going to be enough. And it's an expensive bailout at this point in time as Bulldog finding some value here. In fact, that is 2 kills on both of the casters. Henna is very, very large, and so I don't think they're going to be able to kill him, but Bulldog can keep him at arm's length, the only one that can really threaten at range. And now Cuz is going to try and get towards his Dragon Pit, and it's not going to work, just because there are 3 inhibitors down. There's absolutely no way.
That's what you're dealing with here as Kwangdong Freecs, not to mention the Hextech slows.
Same can be said for Bulldog as in they go. Okay, Pop Blossom is too good though from Execute, and he's able to take down Andal almost just by himself. As now Cuz is going to fall. It's a double kill for this Nico. That Seismic Shove goes wide, but you know what, Closer? You're 100% redeemed. You can miss as many of them as you would like. As now Dudu and Bulldog, nothing they can do but watch on as another chance at playoffs passes them by. FearX, oh my goodness, after dropping that first game, we were worried. And then...